April 28, 2025. I am reborn 1 month before the Gaokao.
Congratulations, host, you have successfully activated the slacking system. The more you lie flat, the luckier you get.
The slacking system.
Yes. This system provides the host with slacking value. The more you lie flat, the luckier you get. Host, do you wish to bind?
In my previous life, I studied myself to death, just to catch up to my sister's pace, and not disappoint my parents' expectations.
This is truly beautiful. Dad, I want to go too. Let your dad take us there.
Dad will take you.
This must be the Maldives. Good, this place is nice.
Yet they treated me as a tool to drain blood, stealing my fortune, and taking my life. In this life, I will make them pay the price and lose everything. Bind the system.
Congratulations, host, for binding the slacking system. This is the slacking progress bar. Starting now, every time you lie flat, the progress bar will increase accordingly. When the number reaches 100%, you will be able to completely reclaim your own fortune and become the luckiest person in the world.
Xu Qinju and my so-called parents. I look forward to seeing you lose everything.
Ran, you must be tired from studying. This is the calming soup mommy especially brewed for you. Drink it, and then study well.
Ran, about the mock exam. From a couple of days ago. Your sister, she told us everything. It's just that you scored last place again, right? It doesn't matter. Like this, there is still some time left until the Gaokao. Try harder.
Work hard, so that your whole family can drain my blood.
Ran, how could you say that? You didn't do well on your own test, but you shouldn't take it out on us and lose your temper. This time your sister actually ranked in the top 3 of her grade. If only you were as excellent as her, we wouldn't have to worry so much.
Enough. Ran didn't intentionally score at the bottom. How about this, Ran? Didn't you always want to attend a tutoring class? Wait a moment. Dad will figure out a way to contact a well-known tutoring class. As long as you are willing to work hard, no matter how much money Dad spends, it doesn't matter.
In my previous life, Xu Weigo also always pretended to be a loving father, spending money to send me to various cram schools.
Ran, this one is a newly opened study tutoring class. I've inquired about it. Their teachers are all excellent university graduates, I believe. This one is more suitable for you than the previous ones.
Film was translated and
I thought
narrated
this
by
was his
Media.
endless fatherly love, so I studied desperately. But I never imagined that my efforts were just nourishment for those 3 vampires. I'm not going.
What did you say?
Dad, I told you long ago. A good-for-nothing like her, no matter how many tutoring classes she attends, cannot change the fact that she scores at the bottom.
Xu Qinju opposes me going to cram school. It seems that at this moment, she still doesn't know about the fate exchange. That's right. In her eyes, her current so-called smooth sailing life is all because she is naturally gifted and intelligent, inherently better than me.
Kinji, why are you talking to your sister like that? Ran, don't mind Kinji. You just need to focus on studying well at the tutoring class. Don't feel pressured.
No need. Sister is right. A person like me truly has no need to attend a tutoring class.
Congratulations, host. Slacking score has reached 7%. Please continue to work hard and keep slacking off.
Ran.
Ran? Dad, I just don't understand. Su Ran is just a lump of mud that cannot be plastered onto a wall. Furthermore, she isn't even your biological daughter. Why are you so good to her?
What do you know? Even if she is a good for nothing, she still has the value of a good for nothing.
Her dad. This Su Ran today truly is acting somewhat unusual. She dared to talk back to Qing Yu, and she dared to defy you repeatedly. Could it be that she was provoked by these results and decided to just give up? The National Physics Olympiad is coming up soon. The top 3 winners of this competition are guaranteed direct admission to Qingbai University. We have worked hard for 2 years. We shouldn't run into any problems, should we?
No, it won't. That Zhu Ranran has always wanted to be better than everyone else. She personally came to me to ask for a spot in this physics competition. How could she possibly not work hard?
That's good then. As long as she works hard enough. Our Qingyu will be able to effortlessly secure the spot at Qingbai.
You want to pass the physics competition. To Gil Chu Chinju. I specifically won't let you have your way. In the previous life, Shu Chinju had, by stealing my fortune, won this physics competition. In this life, I am going to completely slack off. I'll submit a blank paper. Let's see how you can still swap away my fortune. Teacher, I want to hand in my paper.
Didn't the exam just start? She isn't going to hand in a blank paper, is she?
What's so strange about that? Someone like her who year after year ranks last in exams, this kind of nationwide physics competition, she probably can't even understand the questions, right?
Teacher, I want to hand in my paper.
No, exam regulations state that papers can only be submitted half an hour before the end. Sit down.
This person is either handing in a blank paper or sleeping. She's simply hopeless.
Damn it. Why can't I understand this question at all?
It's finally over.
Congratulations, poster slacking value has successfully increased to 30%. Alright, the exam is over. The results of this exam will be graded as quickly as possible. Students, please, wait patiently. Qingyu? You, how did you do on the exam this time? Don't worry, Mommy. I've already estimated my score in this national physics competition. I can definitely place in the top 3. That's good. What about you? How was your performance?
Me. I performed exceptionally well.
That's wonderful. But Ranran, no matter what the result is, your parents will always support you.
Look. Mommy bought you a new phone. Once you successfully receive the admission letter, Mommy will take you traveling across the country, everywhere, wherever you want to go.
How can you all be so certain that Shu Chinju will definitely rank in the top 3?
Of course, our Yuyu's grades have always consistently ranked in the top 3. If even she can't do it, then others certainly won't be able to. This time the direct admission spot to Qingbai definitely belongs to her. I'm telling you, Su Ranran. Can you stop being sour grapes just because you can't reach them? I admit that I'm slightly outstanding. How about this? If you are willing to kneel down and apologize to me, I will consider after receiving the Qingbai admission letter tutoring you for free. What do you say?
Tutor me. You think you're worthy?
Su Ranran, you really don't know what's good for you. I'm telling you. Getting into Qingbai isn't something a fool like you can achieve just by cramming. Su Ranran, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing that you fundamentally cannot place in the top 3. I'm laughing that you fundamentally won't receive the admission letter from Qingbai.
What did you say?
Director Liu, head of the education department.
What's all the noise? This is a classroom, not a vegetable market.
This is the Ministry of Education's Director Liu. Could it be that the exam results are out?
Director Liu, you came personally to announce the results of the national physics competition. Is that right?
That's right. In this competition,
The film was
our
translated
competition zone performed
and narrated
quite
by
satisfactorily.
Media.
Therefore, The Ministry of Education specially approved 300,000 in cash as a reward. The top 3 winners of the competition will each receive 100,000.
See that, Su Ranran? This 100,000 is mine too.
I announce that the winner of this national physics competition in first place is King Ki.
Chincat, the top student of the grade.
It's okay, Qingyu. This Chinka's usual performance is also good. It's not surprising that he took first place this time. That's right, Qingyu. Besides, the rewards for the top 3 are all the same. Even if you aren't first, you must be second. Exactly. Although my performance this time wasn't as good as usual, it was still acceptable. I must be in second place.
That's right. It must be second place.
The second place winner is Line Yu.
How is this possible? Qingyu, didn't you say there was no problem? How come you aren't the second place winner? How should I know?
Zhu Ranran, didn't you say you performed exceptionally well?
Yes, I worked very hard. But looking at the current situation, it seems like the top 3 don't include my sister's result.
Su Ranran, shut up. How can you curse your own sister like that?
Exactly. This concerns your sister's guaranteed admission spot. Hurry up and apologize to your sister.
It's the same physics competition. Yet Xu Qinju can place in the top 3. And why am I treated so indifferently?
That's not how it is. Mommy and Dad still care about you. Director Liu, please hurry up and announce the third place winner.
Exactly. And there's a third place. There's still a chance. This third place must definitely belong to our Qingyu. Right. I have never ever scored anything other than third place. Director Liu, hurry up and announce it. Qingyu, stand forward a bit. Later, it will be easier for you to go on stage to receive the award.
I announce the third place winner of the competition, who also receives the last Kingbei guaranteed admission spot is
Xu Qinju. Your good show is about to begin.
Li Ziki.
Impossible. How can this be possible? Third place? How could it not be? The name of our Qingyu?
Foul play. There must be foul play. Student Kinji usually has consistently excellent grades, firmly ranking in the top 3. How could it not be her this time?
Director Liu, are you sure? The top 3 winners of this national physics competition are these 3 people? Did you make a mistake? Isn't it our Zhu Kinji?
Right. You must have read the name wrong. How could I possibly score outside of third place? Director Liu, did you look clearly? I am Su Qingyu.
You truly are unwilling to shed a tear until you see the coffin.
Zhu Kinji? Zhu Kinji. Your ranking in this competition is first from the bottom.
How is this possible? Last place?
Zhu Kinji, your exam score is indeed last place. If you don't believe it, see for yourself.
This 18 points? How could it possibly be 18 points? I clearly did all the problems. All of them. How could it possibly be 18 points? It's okay, Qingyu. Failing once doesn't mean anything. You are usually so outstanding. Everyone sees that.
Zhu Ranran, why did you give up the competition? Your mother and I spent so much money sending you to tutoring classes. We never expected to raise such an ungrateful wretch.
That's right, Su Ranran. Usually mommy and dad spend so much effort on you, hiring private tutors, enrolling you in cram schools. Even all your study materials are the most expensive and the best. Is this how you repay mommy and dad?
Then you must. You're good parents. Why did they make me go to cram school?
Enough! Zhu Ranran, you are simply lawless. If I don't properly teach you a lesson today. Then I am not your father. You rebellious daughter. How dare you dodge?
Yes, you previously did adopt me. But this kindness, long ago during these years when you were taking my fortune, you must have already paid it all back, right? Now that you dislike me so much, then from now on the Shu family and I will have no further connection. You also have no right to lecture me.
Stop, Su Ranran. What fortune? What are you talking about?
You'd better ask your parents. They know better than I do.
Stop, Su Ranran. Explain yourself clearly. Mommy, what exactly does Su Ranran mean? By stealing fortune? Could it be that over the years? Our family getting better and better is related to her life getting worse and worse? How is that possible? She just has that persecution complex. She always blames all the bad things on others. You, don't let her mislead you. Exactly. I think she's just gone crazy. Mommy and Dad, don't worry. My performance in this exam was just a temporary setback. I'm not going to take shortcuts anymore. I'll take the Gaokao directly. I can still get an admission letter from Qingbai. Of course. My daughter definitely can do it. Next month is the last mock exam. I will definitely prove it. To you all then. Su Ranran. How dare you today make me lose face like this? Wait until tomorrow when we go to school. I definitely won't let you. Obviously.
The film
School
was
classroom.
translated and narrated
Trash, a
by
parasite.
media.
This is what Chu Chinju asked you to write.
Yes, what's wrong? Is it written incorrectly? What's all the noise about? What is it now?
Teacher, I want to change seats.
You are always causing trouble. You don't study well and you constantly cause conflicts with classmates. Go ask around who's willing to be your desk mate.
Who would want to be desk mates with an unlucky academic failure? Besides, who in the entire school doesn't know that she offended Zukinji?
If this seat isn't changed, who knows how much more they will bully her later.
Jinkin, the school bully.
Has Su Ranran gone crazy? She wants to sit next to the school bully?
Jinkin is notoriously known in school for his terrible temper and being difficult to provoke. The last person who dared to sit next to him seems to have already been persuaded to transfer schools.
What do you think? Jinxin won't kick Su Ranran. Flying, will he?
You really want to be my desk mate? Aren't you afraid of being beaten like they said?
You wouldn't dare.
This Su Ranran used to look timid and weak. She had to walk around me whenever she saw me. Now she suddenly seems different. Suit yourself.
I was wondering earlier why I couldn't find you. So you were here. Su Ranran. Don't think that just because you now have Jinxin as your backer, I won't dare do anything to you. That time during the physics competition, the way you embarrassed me. I haven't settled that score with you yet. Chinke. If I remember correctly, Su Ranran seems to like him, right?
The film was
Chinke,
translated and
do you think
narrated by M.
Su Ranran is pretty?
Classmate Chinka, you always rank first in the grade. You're so amazing. I wanted to ask you if you have any good study methods that I could learn from.
No, studying relies solely on talent. High school knowledge is so simple. If you still can't learn it, you might as well give up sooner rather than later.
Su Ranran, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because you are a group of people with contemptible arrogance. On the surface you look splendid and glamorous. But in reality, your souls are already rotten to the core. You guys should die.
You?
I don't want to hit a woman. Don't force me to act.
One of you is ranked last, and the other is ranked second to last. You're quite a good match, aren't you? Two utterly useless people.
Chinke.
Thank you, classmate Jinchen. Not only did you stand up for me, but you also took the blame for me in front of the teacher and the vice principal.
It was just something easy to do. When I see injustice, I just can't stand their kind of hypocritical behavior.
I'm sorry. How about this? As a thank you, I can tutor you later.
You are ranked last in the entire school, and you want to tutor me.
Although my academic performance is currently average, I truly can help you.
Just take care of yourself. As for grades, well, they aren't that important anyway. It's getting late. I'll be going now.
Looking at Jinchen, he doesn't seem as difficult to get along with as the rumors say. Plus he's handsome and attentive. He's just slightly averse to studying.
Congratulations, host. On successfully slacking off again. Current slacking off value, 37% progress. Please continue your efforts, host, and reach the peak of slacking off.
Until the college entrance examination, there is only 1 month left. The school will currently hold 3 mock exams based on the growth progress, the current resignation points. If I persist in continuous slacking off, then I can completely take back the fortune that belongs to me before the Gaokao.
This You, how did the exam go? I thought the questions were very easy. I'm definitely going to be the Gokao top scorer. Our Qingyu is just amazing. Many people are saying the questions were difficult this time. That's right. Qingyu is truly incredible. This student, I just heard you say that this time, the questions were very easy. May I ask which school you are from? And how are your academic results? We are from Kingtang No. 1 Middle School. Her name is Su Qingyu. Her usual grades are excellent. She has never dropped out of the top 3. It was alright. Just a normal performance. Even if I don't get the top score, I definitely have the qualifications to get into Qingbai. What youthful spirit. You two must be student Su's parents. May I ask the two of you, how did you usually cultivate such an excellent daughter?
Of course, it's because of our families. Good genes. Yu is also very hardworking. Talent and diligence are what allowed her to achieve today's success.
How shameless.
Su Ran. Everyone. Actually, this student Su Ran is also worth interviewing. She was just in the same exam room as me. To avoid ranking last and appearing so pathetic, she deliberately used a red pen to take the exam in order to draw attention. Some people, you know, are naturally not smart. So stop wasting your effort. You might as well drop out early and work, so you can contribute something to society.
You are right. Some people really are not very smart, stupid, and can't understand common sense.
You don't mind her. Wait until the results are announced next week. Mommy will hold a celebration banquet for you. When that time comes, we'll let everyone see what true strength is. I've looked at nearly 5,000 exam papers now, yet not a single person could answer it. How dare they call themselves elites from various schools? I think they're all just good for nothings. Professor Feng, don't bother me. There is something I must report to you. That set of papers. Someone answered it. What did you say? Someone answered it? They actually answered it. Let's go. Professor Feng, I know you were very anxious, and you cherish talent greatly, but this question was answered using a red pen. According to the exam rules, the score cannot be counted. Even if her answer is perfect, it still cannot be counted. So what? This is the final question of the International Mathematical Olympiad. Those who can answer it are all top-tier geniuses. Forget about using a red pen. Any pen will do. Such a talent. I will not only personally welcome them, but I will also make an exception to admit them to Qingbai.
The school auditorium.
Congratulations, Mr. Zhu, for having such a wonderful daughter.
Principal Wang, you are too kind. We also owe a lot to you. And the teachers. Careful guidance over time. Which led to Kinji's success today.
The school is only one part of it. It is also largely thanks to the family that Kinji could be cultivated. Such an excellent student.
Principal, you spoke too soon. The Gaokao results haven't been released yet, have they?
Our school's teachers have already started estimating the scores. It's guaranteed that Kinji's total Gaokao score this time is 718 points. Will definitely be this year's top scorer. Zhu Ranran.
Aunt Chen, Jenkins' stepmother.
Su Ranran. She actually really got together with Jing Shen. Su Ranran. Why are you here today too? Checking the results? With your meager score, what is there to look at?
So you scored very well then?
Of course, I'm not just the top scorer of this Gaokao, but I will also receive the direct admission pass to Qingbai. Look, this graduation ceremony was specially prepared by the school for me. And in a moment, Professor Fang from Qingbai University will personally come over to give me the acceptance letter. You, what is there to say to her? It's already 12 o'clock. We can check the scores now.
Yes, hurry up and check. Let us also see the top scorer of this year's Gaokao. How many points they can score.
Okay, I'll go check right now. If you have the guts, don't leave.
Exam results. Total score, 227.
Congratulations, host. Current slacking score, 97.
Student Zhu Kinji actually only scored 227 points. This is impossible.
Impossible. The score must have been calculated incorrectly. Otherwise, it must be someone with the same name. What if it's not Archinyu?
But every subject here has a score, and the examination number matches too. There shouldn't be a mistake. Besides, in the last physics competition, didn't Zhu Kinji also score last place? Maybe this is her true level.
227 points. And she wanted direct admission to Qingbei. Isn't that a bit too ridiculous?
Principal, it's not like this. Listen to me.
Don't call me principal. Do you know, I placed all my hope on you, and you actually handed me a score report like this.
Su Renren, you did this on purpose, didn't you?
What does that have to do with me?
What the hell is going on? I can't believe I always treated Zhu Kinji as a goddess before. Beautiful and smart. Who knew looking today? She's fundamentally just a good for nothing.
Exactly, if you ask me. Her usual good grades were all obtained through cheating.
Alright, Zhu Kinji. So, you have been deceiving the teachers, classmates, and parents all this time. A person like you does not deserve to stay in our school. I am going to expel your student status right now.
Expel me? On what grounds? I only failed this one time. As for her, since she was little, she has always been at the bottom rank. She is such an embarrassment. Why don't you expel her?
How can you be the same as her? Zhu Kinji, I truly didn't expect that you would score such a result now. Not only do you feel no shame, you even compare yourself to a failing student. You truly are such a disappointment to me.
Zhu Ranran, are you satisfied now? Tell me, this time, what methods did you use to make Kinji fail and rank last?
Dad, I really didn't. I wish my sister could score first place.
Dad, I didn't miss here, did I? Zhu Ranran and Zhu Weiguo are father and daughter. Then Zhu Kinji, wouldn't she be her sister?
Su Qingyu is actually Su Renran's older sister. Then why does she usually bully Su Renran so much at school? Su Renran, what exactly do you want?
What do you think? Didn't you love stealing my luck fortune? Then, this time, I deliberately used a red pen to answer the questions. Now your score is what you truly deserve.
Answering with a red pen? That will result in a 0 score. Are you crazy? What good does doing this do for you?
I was already ranked last anyway. What does it matter? I just want to see you and your Shu family completely ruined.
That won't happen. Although this time, I certainly performed poorly. Don't forget, in this Gaokao math exam, there was also a final key problem. As long as one answers it correctly, one qualifies for direct admission to Qingbai. And I am the one who answered that key problem correctly. I will definitely receive the direct pass to Qingbai.
Qingbei University admission notice has arrived.
Academician League, representative of Qinghai University. Admission letter.
Academician Liu, you actually came in person. Principal Wang, congratulations. Your esteemed school has produced another Qingbei direct admission student this year. Professor Feng, from our Ministry of Education, specifically instructed me to personally deliver the admission notice to you.
The dean personally delivered it.
May I ask, this admission notice, who is it for? The first place in the joint exam?
No, this notice is for the person who in this joint exam was the only one to answer the final key problem correctly.
Academician Liu, are you saying that someone here today answered the joint exam's final most difficult question? You must be joking. Here today, only my daughter checked her score, and it wasn't very good.
Right, stop joking around. On our side, there is no one who could answer the clinching question, but this matter was personally instructed by Professor Feng. There can be no mistake.
That's right. I'm the one who answered the clinching question.
How is that possible? Your score is right there for everyone to see. Crystal clear. There can be no mistake.
But look, in my math column, I only have 25 points. And the score value of that final most difficult question is exactly 25 points. Su Ranran, don't think I don't know. Although you used a red pen to answer the questions, your score was invalidated, but the final major question was indeed completed. You want to use this method to gain guaranteed admission qualification? I absolutely won't let you have your way. I'm going to snatch everything of yours away.
Fine, since that's the case. Today I will, in front of everyone, properly teach you a lesson.
Mr. Zhu, today is after all a day of great joy. Hitting a child in public is not appropriate. I think it would be better to take the child home and educate her properly. First, let's get the notification letter before anything else.
Academician Liu is right. Let's get the acceptance letter first. I'm this old, and I've never seen a Qinghai acceptance letter. What does it look like? You go quickly and get it. Let everyone broaden their horizons. Yes.
Don't move it. Wait until the Professor Feng arrives, and everything will be clear.
Su Renran, you should just let go of me. Wait. Don't give it to her.
Wonderful. It's Professor Feng. Finally, someone can prove my case.
It's over. Could it be that this time I'm really going to be ruined?
Professor Feng, why did you come here yourself?
You are the candidate who this time answered the final most difficult question. Professor Feng, you have mistaken the person. The person who solved the final difficult problem is not her. It's me.
Chu Chinju, you really are someone who never gives up. You claim that you solved the problem. Does that mean you actually solved it? Where is the evidence?
I can solve it again.
Do it again. Now the results are all over the internetum. Everyone knows the solution. What is the point?
You, Su Ranran, I find your intentions are truly becoming more malicious. Just to make things difficult for me. You actually twist the facts like this. What do you mean? Professor Feng, you might not know this. This person is my younger sister, because her grades have always been at the bottom. Can't surpass me. So she became psychologically twisted. She spreads all sorts of rumors and slanders against me. And now, she wants to take someone else's place.
Professor, please calm your anger. Now just let this rebellious daughter kneel down, and also, everyone present. Kneel down and admit her mistake. Zhu Ranran, hurry up and kneel down for me.
Why should I kneel?
You're rebelling, are you? Just watch me teach you a lesson.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Professor Feng, what do you mean by this? Could it be that you think this person who is full of lies, this Zhu Ranran, is the candidate who was able to solve the final major problem?
This matter concerns the future of national technological development. There is no room for the slightest carelessness. Professor Feng, I met the candidate who took that exam. Let me identify her. Don't hide, student. Let me take a look. It's not her. Teacher, could you have mistaken the person? It's normal to forget things after a long time. I definitely did not mistake her. That candidate answered the question using a red pen. My impression is very deep. She wore a high ponytail, and her eyes were bright and spirited. It is her. It is definitely her.
What?
What?
This teacher, do you know what it means to be able to answer that exam question? That person must be at least a top talent. 1 in 10,000. But she, normally at our school, even the top 500, didn't make it.
Then how is it possible? As long as she can answer it, that question. She is this Qingbai University, the owner of the admission notice. Student, are you willing to come to our school? When the time comes, we can make an exception. And let you bring one more person? Really? So my 2 daughters, you can go to Qingbai now. How about it, student? Do you agree? Su Ranran, why are you still frozen? Hurry up and agree.
Ranran, you only need to agree to take Kinji into Qingbei with you. The things that happened before, I can let bygones be bygones. And also, I will give you double compensation.
But I refuse.
What did you say?
What did you say? Su Ranran, why are you unwilling to bring your older sister to college? Is it just because before she bullied you a few times? Why are you so petty? That wasn't a big deal.
Ranran, we are all family. Just forgive Kinji.
Forgive? She stole 18 years of my fortune and made all my efforts come to nothing, not mocking me for being lost in the exam. Then they forced me to reincarnate. Why should I forgive her?
What happened before? Even if we were wrong. Come on, Qingyu. You apologize to Ranran. And this matter will be considered over. I'm sorry.
Only this much sincerity?
Then what else do you want?
Kneel down and apologize.
Su Ranran, don't be excessive.
I'm being excessive, but it wasn't me who made you apologize. So it seems you don't really want to get into Qingbei. Since you want to go to Qingbei, as long as you are willing to apologize, I can consider bringing you along.
Qingyu, why aren't you apologizing already? That's Qingbei. How many people can't even squeeze and... I'm sorry for what happened before. It was my fault.
I apologize. I refuse.
Su Ranran, you dare to trick me?
Shu Chinju, this is what you owe me.
Then what exactly do you want? To take me to Qingbei?
Have you ever thought there is a possibility? No matter what you do, I will not bring trash should stay in the trash heap. This sentence. Didn't you teach it to me?
Enough, Su Ranran. You just got lucky. Did you just guess a major question correctly? What right do you have to talk about me?
Of course I have the right.
Enough. If you refuse, then refuse. Kinji, come back with me.
Dad.
Aren't you embarrassed enough? Come go back with me. Regarding Zhu Ranran's matter, I'm not finished with you.
The resignation value has reached 99%. Su Ranran, welcome to our school. Later when you have time, I took you to school. Take a good look around.
Thank you, Professor Feng.
Ranran. Actually, You must be Professor Feng, right? I've heard so much about you. I have some questions I'd like to discuss with you. Let's go!
Academician Liu, please come this way.
Jingqin, you said Professor Feng is my biological mother. Right.
You already know. What? Do you want to acknowledge her?
This is correct. Ranran, the senior sister, she is indeed your daughter. However, for the past decade or so, she has constantly been exploited by the Su family. Although now, she has severe ties with them. She has not completely moved past the trauma. Cannot to immediately accept a new familial relationship. You're right. I was too impatient. That despicable Su family dared to abduct my daughter, and even dared to act like this, stole her fortune. I must make them pay the price. Hey, Chu Otian, if you want to see your daughter, you must follow my orders and suppress the Su family at any cost.
This is outrageous. Who exactly is it? Setting up this scheme behind the scenes? Trying to cut off my family's livelihood?
It's all that Su Ranran's fault. Ever since she started resisting, our family's fortune has been getting worse day by day. Even Qing Yu's grades are sliding down. Doesn't our dad have any good solution to retrieve her fortune and snatch it back?
What solution could there be? She spends all day now, hanging out with the Jing family members. What can I do?
Who says there's no way?
Open the door.
Officer, may I ask what is the matter?
Who is Zhu Ranran?
I am Shu Ranran.
We received a report stating that the Zhu family daughter Zhu Ranran went missing. Since she has been found, please come with us.
Officer, there is a misunderstanding here. Those Su family members...
Please do not obstruct us while performing our official duties.
Officer, I can go with you, but I request to return to school.
Okay.
I will accompany
The film
you.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
After a month apart, they look so much older. It seems my deliberate inaction was a huge blow to them. Now the slacking value has already reached 99%. As long as I get through today, I believe I can reach 100% and completely retrieve the fortune that belongs to me.
Ranran.
If you have something to say, just say it directly.
Ranran. Ranran. You ran away from home for so many days. Mommy and Dad were frantic with worry. Hurry up and come home. Dad and Mommy have already forgiven you. As long as you are obedient from now on, Mommy won't hold it against you.
You forgive me?
Yes. Before you and your sister had a small conflict, and you ran away from home. Also regarding your previous incident of abandoning the exam and handing in a blank paper, Mommy and Dad no longer blame you. As long as you come home and prepare well for the exam, everything will be fine.
So if I'm not being bullied by Shu Qinju, it's still my fault.
Stop dragging up useless things. Tell us, what exactly do you want? Before you are willing to come home with us?
I am not going back.
Are you still angry at Kinji? Since that is the case,
Don't waste your breath. I said I'm not going back.
Ranran, are you really going to push things this far? Do you insist on making me kneel before you are satisfied?
Then why don't you kneel?
I...
Is it possible that your knees are more noble than theirs?
Fine, I'll kneel. If you are willing to continue trying, I will kneel.
No. But this makes me happy.
Zhu Ranran, are you really not going to give us any face at all? Must you force our entire family onto a dead end?
I forced you onto a dead end? You should listen to the words you just spoke. Who exactly is forcing whom onto a dead end?
Do you mean you know about the matter of stealing luck? Ranran, listen to Dad explain. Dad, about this matter.
What is there to explain? Back then when you hired someone to steal me away from my biological parents, when you schemed to steal my luck, when you incrementally applied mental pressure on me, when you forced me onto the path of suicide. Did you ever consider that this day would come.
Enough. If you hadn't constantly bullied Qingyu and always tried to replace Qingyu, would we have gone to such lengths?
So you stole my luck, and now you're blaming me.
We blame you. We kindly took you in for so many years. Yet you not only caused Qingyu to fail her Gaokao, you even hit her. Hurry up and apologize to your sister.
You stole my luck, nourishing the Shu family and Shu Qinju. I will consider that repayment for your kindness in raising me. From now on, I have no further connection with the Shu family.
So Ran, we raised you for 8 years?
Parents like you, I'd rather not have.
Exactly, people like them are fundamentally unworthy to be your parents. Ran. Just feel free to do whatever you like. You don't need to have any reservations.
Ran, at least, aren't you doing well now? Stop fooling around if you cut off ties with us. You are a weak woman now, without father or mother. After you leave, how will you survive?
Hey, within 3 minutes. I want to see the Su family bankrupt.
Young Master Jing, this is our family matter. It shouldn't concern you, right?
Ran's business is my business. If you dare to say one more negative word to her, I will make sure you suffer the consequences.
Jingshen, I think you are just being fooled by her. What do you think she is? Some kind of good person? I saw it with my own eyes. She seduced Jing Kei. You dare hit me? You
what?
Jingshen, you saw that, didn't you? Su Ran is just a shrew. She's absolutely not worth you treating her like this.
Enough. This kind of person doesn't deserve for you to lay a hand on her. Filthy.
Fine, Zhu Ran. So young. Yet you've already learned to rely on men. Our family. When did we raise this kind of shameless degenerate? Today I will take you home and make you reflect behind closed doors.
Let go. Let go.
Zhu Ran. Only 18 years old, and you've already learned to live shamelessly with a man. If I hadn't raised you, you wouldn't have survived at all.
What a joke, given Ranran's family background. She absolutely does not need to rely on anyone.
What do you mean by that?
Since things have come to this, I might as well tell you all. Ranran's biological father is the current richest man.
This is impossible. How could Su Ran be the daughter of the richest man? She must have fooled you. Su Ran, you'll stop at nothing. To hook up with Jingshan? How dare you impersonate the richest man's daughter?
Who dares to impersonate my daughter?
Fengrong. Chuadian.
Mr. Chu, the richest man.
CEO Chu. It is my fault for failing to discipline my daughter. It is why this rebellious daughter impersonated your esteemed daughter. From now on I will strictly discipline her. To your esteemed daughter, I will give an explanation.
CEO Chu, my daughter didn't mean it. She's just going through a rebellious phase and deliberately opposing us. I beg you, please, considering we are both parents, spare her this time.
Spare you, dream on.
Why are you still standing there stunned? Hurry up and apologize to CEO Chu.
Apologize quickly. Mommy and Dad will figure out a way to resolve this for you.
Daughter. This is our daughter. Look at her eyebrows. She is exactly like you were back then.
Daughter! She's actually the daughter of the Chu family's tycoon. This is impossible. She's clearly just a bastard child we picked up. How could she possibly be the Chu family's daughter?
Didn't I tell you? Don't you dare mention Ranran. Not one word.
Daughter, look at these people. How are you going to handle this?
Since you knew all along that you are the richest man's daughter, why didn't you sooner tell us?
Ran. I beg you, for the sake of our Zhu family, raising you for over 10 years, please save our Zhu family. Please beg the richest man for mercy, sir. Otherwise our Zhu family will go bankrupt.
Do you think the Shu family, why it went bankrupt so quickly?
What did you say? Could it be the Zhu family's capital chain broke overnight, and all collaborations with all partners were terminated? You were the one manipulating things behind the scenes.
Su Ranran, search your conscience. All these years, how has our Su family treated you? By doing this, aren't you forcing us onto the path of death?
And narrated by
How did you treat me? Since I was little, you abducted me to alter my destiny. Day and night, you brainwashed me in my ear, forcing me to work hard so that you could gain smooth sailing. Do you know, Shu Weigu, I have actually personally been forced to die by you once already. Now merely making you bankrupt is already letting you off easy.
Outrageous. To actually treat my precious daughter in such a manner. Guards! Arrest them all. Send them to the police station. I want them to pay the price for their actions.
Yes.
Ran. Look, for the sake of us, once being a family, must you be so, doing things so ruthlessly?
The moment you forced me to die, I already am, and your Shu family severed all ties.
Ran, Dad was so good to you. You can't send Dad to jail.
Take them away.
Wait,
Ran, Dad knows. You won't abandon Dad. From now on, Dad absolutely won't force you to do anything you dislike.
no, I just don't want you to get off so easily and leave. Everything you did, wasn't it all for Shu Chinju? Since you cherish her so much, then I will send her in too, to keep you good company.
No, I don't want to go to jail. All these things you mentioned, they did it all. They are the ones who wronged you. What does that have to do with me? What right do you have to arrest me? Qingyu, how can you say that? Did I say anything wrong? I clearly could have relied on my own ability to obtain all of this, but you insisted on using those despicable means to harm Su Ranran, and harmed me too?
You rebellious daughter. We treated you with utmost sincerity.
Wicked daughter, your father and I were so good to you, and committed so many wrongdoings for you. Yet you show not a shred of gratitude. The wrongdoings you yourselves committed, how can you blame them on me? If you must blame someone, blame your own insatiable greed. For the sake of selfish desire, tampering with the fate of others, using the efforts of others to satisfy your vanity. People like you fundamentally do not deserve to be parents.
Ran. Daddy knows he was wrong. Please forgive Daddy. Daddy truly knows he was wrong. Forgive Daddy.
Renren mommy knows she was wrong. From now on I will treat you like a biological daughter, and will never again force you to do anything.
It's too late now that you know you were wrong. Just the charges of are enough to make you serve a lifetime in prison.
I truly was wrong. My dear daughter.
Good child. You have suffered these past years. Can Daddy give you a hug?
So this is my biological father.
Daughter, my daughter. My daughter finally back.
Chu Oyan, your tears and snot have smeared all over our daughter.
It doesn't matter. Later I will buy our daughter 100 new outfits.
Uncle Chu, I mean, given your status as the richest man, only buying 100 items, isn't that a bit stingy?
You know each other.
More than just knowing each other. Ran. Actually, Jinkin has been engaged to you since childhood.
Dad, you?
It seems in a few years, we will have a joyous event in our family.
Classmate Jingchen, since when did you recognize me?
Probably. Since the first time I saw you.
And then
I was thinking. Why does she look so much like my future girlfriend?
Congratulations, host. Achieve the slacking off progress bar. Full score achievement. The road of life is full of bumps and hardships. Your future will surely be bright and glorious. Please, you must again and again. And again endlessly. 1,000, 10,000 times. Without hesitation, save yourself from the suffering of this world. For the rest of your life. May you be safe and successful. May all your wishes come true.
Goodbye. And also, thank you.
Cine University.
I couldn't tell. Classmate Jingchen, the top scorer in the science stream of the Gaokao. It was actually you.
You are also very impressive. Just relying on the last major question, you managed to get into Cine University. If I were to not work a little harder, wouldn't I be left behind by you?
I'm not as impressive as you. Sleeping every day, yet still scoring so well.
That's because the high school knowledge I finished learning long ago.
Then the extracurricular books you read every day were.
University mathematics.
Then handing in a blank paper for the exam was.
I did it on purpose because I didn't want to go abroad.
Ran. Mommy begs you to spare your father. As long as you spare your father, I'll do anything you ask.
Things have come to this, and you still have the nerve to beg Ranran? How shameless.
Forget it, don't bother arguing with him. Let's go.
Stop. Your father and I raised you for more than 10 years after all. Even if you consider the kindness of raising you, shouldn't you let him go?
The kindness of raising me, just based on the fact that you, for the sake of your own selfish interests, constantly exploited and gaslit me, and you still call that the kindness of raising me.
Indeed, when the forest is vast, all kinds of birds appear. Ranran originally could have lived a happier, ordinary life. It is precisely because you two back then stole her away and nearly caused her death. Should she have suffered all this?
Well, we didn't do it on purpose.
Then the suffering that man endured was not Ranran's intention either. His current state is entirely due to his numerous wicked deeds, and he brought it upon himself. If you know what's good for you, don't ever appear again in front of Ranran. Go back where you came from, get lost.
Ran.
Actually, you don't need to be angry with them.
No matter what. You genuinely once treated them as family. My heart aches for you. I just can't stand it.
Thank you, Jingchen.
Ranran, from now on, let me be your knight. I will stay by your side, protecting you, okay?
Okay.
Next, let us welcome this year's freshman representative to the stage for a speech.
Opening ceremony.
Today, I use this to admonish everyone present here. The steps of growth may be heavy, but eventually one day, you will see the dawn.